What's going on, everybody? I'm Jesse. You're watching JLo's Comics, and thanks for pressing play. So today we're talking about Ready Player One, the 2018 action-adventure movie from the team of Steven Spielberg as the director and the writer of the novel, Ernest Cline. I've been looking forward to this ever since I first read this all the way back in 2018, and let me tell you something, this did not disappoint. Now, I will tell you, if you have read this, the movie does deviate from the plot in the book, not in a way where it's completely different, but there are some glaring differences in it. That being said, I absolutely love this movie. As I was driving home, I was really trying to find some ways to critique the movie, to be able to give you a balanced review, and let me tell you something, I had a really hard time coming up with things or something that I could do or to say that would make it more of a balanced review. But right from the beginning of the movie, it got into like some cool Van Halen and stuff, and all the way to the end, I just had a lot of fun with it. The energy in the theater was amazing. All demographics, from kids to elderly people, everybody was laughing and they were clapping, and it was just really cool to be a part of that experience. So it was really awesome. I liked Ty Sheridan as Parzival. I think he was really great in the both as the Avatar and in the real world. And I also really liked the chemistry that he had with Artemis, Olivia Cook's character. I think that they really worked really well together. It was really believable, and you just really felt their connection together. So I absolutely love that. Ben Mendelsohn, very great villain. I've liked him for a while, but especially when he was Orson Krennic. I think that he just was this really vile, evil character, and he was just so great at bringing that out here as well. But that is going to tie to something I'll tell you about in a second. I also really liked some of the cameos that we saw in the movie. I'm not going to give you anything away, but there are some really important actors that you hear as voice actors. TJ Miller was really funny in this. And this movie is the ultimate Easter egg movie. Perfect timing, coming out on Easter Sunday. And if anybody tells you that this movie leaned too heavily on nostalgia as a crutch or as fan service, pandering to the fans, they kind of missed the point of it. This movie and the book, the story, is a love letter to the 80s, to all the pop culture and the geek and nerd references that brings with it. And being from that era myself, I absolutely love this. There are things in there that do play an important role. You do see Iron Giant. I'm going to tell you that. It's not a spoiler because you do see it in the trailer. And the Iron Giant's not just there just to be there so you can say, oh, I saw him. He actually plays an important role in the plot. And that's all I'll say about that. But there are just so many references, obvious references, verbal references, things in the backgrounds, characters interacting with other characters that you would never otherwise see, or you would never think in a million years that these different franchises would ever kind of have their interaction together, and you get to see it here. It brought a smile to my face so many times just seeing that, and I left the theater just riding on this high of, you know, excitement and fun. And that's the way you should come out of a movie, and that's the way people used to come out of Steven Spielberg movies. I really feel like he captured that magic that was once there with the movies with this, and it was really great experience. I highly recommend this movie. Like I said, I had trouble coming up with something to share with you that would be give some balance to this, and I will say that the way that it wrapped up at the end with Ben Mendelsohn's character was a little bit light, I guess, and that, I don't know how else to say it other than that without spoiling anything. But I would have given that a little more weight, or, you know, something there was missing with the end, just the way it wrapped up. And that's all I'll say about that. But above and beyond that, this is a movie that I absolutely love. I highly recommend it. See it once, see it a couple times, just to be able to pick up on everything that was there. If I'm going to give this a rating, I'm going to give this a really solid 9.6. I love this movie. I'm going to see it again, probably try to see it in 3D, and I'm absolutely going to be buying that Blu-ray when it comes out. on that first day. So that's it. Let me know what you thought of the movie if you did see it, if you saw an earlier screening for it as well. Share that with me down in the comments. So that's it. Let me know what you thought of the movie if you did see it, if you saw an earlier screening for it as well. Share that with me down in the comments. And that'll do it for this video. Hope you loved the movie as much as I did. This is Jesse with JLS Comics, and I will see you in the next video.